Guys. Well, his career is going to the Super Bowl. Um, if Patrick Mahomes can win a third Super Bowl at the age of 27, they saying he's 27. One report had him at 28. If he can win a third Super Bowl at age 27, and you know, like good grief, and a third Super Bowl MVP, he's on the trail of Tom Brady. You can make an argument that Patrick Mahomes, like I said, is possibly the greatest quarterback that ever played. The guy can play. I know a lot of people was mad at him about what he tweeted in regards to Trayvon Martin, but at the end of the day, he was a kid. Um, you have to move on from them type of things. That particular thing, people say stupid shit, and keep in mind his mother is white. But at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is a brilliant quarterback. Um, this is a dude. He can take with less and make more out of it. This is a dude that can turn, you know what I'm saying, um, water into flavored water because he just got it like that. And Travis Kelce, I can tell you this much about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has made one of the greatest late runs past 30 that I've ever seen. Travis Kelce's playoff, you know what I'm saying? The way he's performed, his playoff performance is going to get him in the Hall of Fame. Not saying Travis Kelce is the greatest tight end that ever played, but what he does in the postseason, that's going to get him into Canton, and all likely on the first ballot. He already has two, and I mean, he's supposed to have surpassed Jerry Rice. And you just look at this. You look at this Chiefs team. This is one of the more weaker Chief teams that's going to the Super Bowl. In all likelihood, they'll be facing the 49ers, but anything could happen. Jared Goff has the experience. He's been there before. A lot of questions still remain about, about Brock Purdy. Yeah, at the end of the day, it was the Chiefs secondary and the pass rush. They pressured Lamar Jackson. Um, they caused Lamar Jackson to make a couple of bad throws because actually Lamar Jackson could have easily had 3 picks in that game. There were a couple of times where he damn near overthrew the ball, and Lamar just showed right now he needs one more year. I think eventually Lamar Jackson is going to get to the Super Bowl and win. He's too good. To me, this is just a step forward for him. And once again, I've proven my point that home field advantage is overrated as hell. Everybody was saying, well, the Chiefs have had it easy because they rolled to the Super Bowl. They won all their important games at home. They ain't had, well, they won 2 games on the road. Patrick Mahomes had to beat arguably 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league to get to the Super Bowl. And they just own Patrick Mahomes just owns Josh Allen. It is what it is. Patrick Mahomes in playoff time, the dude is just money. Yeah, Baltimore got a couple of sacks, but Patrick Mahomes still, he doesn't crack. He's like, okay, you got me. I hate to say this. I don't want to make this comparison, but oh man, if okay, Patrick Mahomes to a certain degree, he reminds me of Floyd Mayweather because even if you land a shot off of him, like if you sack him, he comes right back. He doesn't fall apart. He's like, okay, you got me. But watch this. I knew when dude caught that ball, and I knew when he threw it. I say, dude, gonna catch it. And Patrick Mahomes puts the ball where his receiver can only catch it. So that's what's so good about Patrick Mahomes. So as I said before, as far as Lamar Jackson go, just a learning curve. He just gonna have to look at the tape. And I'm trying to figure out why didn't Odell Beckham Jr. get used until like the second half of the game? Was he in the doghouse or something? But like I said before, there's still some football left to be played. But right now, Patrick Mahomes, 6 years as a starting quarterback, 6 trips, to the AFC Championship and 4 trips to the Super Bowl. And he's 2-1 in the Super Bowl. We all know what happened a few years ago in that Super Bowl versus the Patriots. I mean, excuse me, versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They wanted Tom Brady to win so bad. They were playing at home, and we all know the play calling. They made sure that Kansas City couldn't win that Super Bowl with the play calling. It was so disgusting with the play calling to where you was just like, all right, you know what's going on. Now, so to all these people that was trying to predict, oh, if you look at the colors of the Super Bowl scheme, you know, the numbers, it's purple, it's purple and red. That means the Ravens and the 49. No, not nope, 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 no. Y'all have to watch out for that kind of stuff. You have to watch out for that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, they want the guy to go to the Super Bowl as far as the AFC goes. They want Patrick Mahomes to go. Nah, I've been putting some respect on Patrick. I've been putting some respect on Patrick Mahomes' name. You whether you like him or not, whether you know what I'm saying. The dude he's a bad man. I hate to see how he's gonna play when he's 30. And I don't even think he reached his peak yet. I know they about to give, but I mean, if you ask me who was the player of the game, the MVP of today's, I know they don't give championship game MVPs, but you would have to go with Kelce because Kelce was balling. Lamar is going to get there. Nah, I have to give it to Kelce because Kelce got the ball rolling. He made plays on third downs when it looked like Kansas City was about to have a 3-and-out. I have to give it to Kelce. Flowers was good, but I give it to Kelce. I give it to Kelce. Kelce balled out. Kelce was the difference maker. They really had no answer for Kelce. And then at the same time, the defense, Baltimore's defense was great in the second half. They just couldn't convert. It was basically they just couldn't convert. They just couldn't make plays. You know? And another thing that I wish they would stop doing, I wish the NFL would stop showing footage of Taylor Swift. Okay, she's dating Travis Kelce, but stop showing her because you making her part of the game. So what happens when what happens if her and Travis Kelce break up? Stop showing her. Stop making her part of the damn game. Nobody don't come to see her. I just think that Lamar Jackson, when I broke down the game, I said Lamar Jackson needed to be Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was thinking too hard, but at the same time, it was Kansas City's defense too, because they kept applying pressure. Now, I'm gonna say this much: there was at least 3 questionable, pass interference calls that should have went in Baltimore's favor, but they didn't get it. You could have made you could have made an argument about the interception, and then there was definitely one that should have got called. So I mean, at the end of the day, when it came to whistleblowing, as far as Baltimore go, even though Baltimore was the home team, they didn't get the whistles in their favor. This is why I tell you that home field advantage, home court advantage is overrated as hell. The team that's gonna win is gonna win. The team that they want to win is gonna win. I don't know about all that. I just feel like they giving her too much publicity. Just like um, that Super Bowl with the Colts and the Saints. that's one of the reasons why Reggie Bush broke up with Kardashian, because from what I heard, he told her to try to keep a low profile and not let everybody know that she was there. And of course, they kept showing the cameras and stuff. And I just think they was doing that and they kept doing that with her. And then you saw it a few times with Taylor Swift. Like, okay, we don't want to see her damn reaction you know, to every play that's made, because it wasn't very much offense initiated in this game. Well, I understand what Lamar, I understand, but you have to understand as well, it was Kansas City's defense. It was the secondary. They pressed them. They disguised their blitzes. I mean, and then plus the blockers, the O line just couldn't keep Kansas City's D off of Jackson. He only could do so much. Yeah, KC's defense was awesome. I mean, we were sitting up talking about what the offense couldn't do. Shit, we should have been talking about what the defense did, because the defense really secured that game. How many times you see Patrick Mahomes win a game throwing up only 17 points? How many games have you seen Patrick Mahomes where he really didn't have to do much? It was more of the Kansas City's defense versus the offense. Because at the end of the day, Baltimore held them, pretty much shut them down. It was just the fact that Baltimore couldn't convert. They had opportunity after opportunity. I don't know what the Super Bowl odds are, but in all likelihood, I'll put it to you this way. If you a gambling man, listen, I know that the 49ers probably, if they win, they'll be a favorite. They'll be the favorite probably by maybe by +7. I think I'm gonna take 100 and put on the Chiefs to win. I'm just not betting against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I'm just not betting. They rallied, the team believe in him. They rally behind him. I just ain't betting against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl unless he get knocked out of the game. I'm just not betting against. I'm gonna see what the gambling line is. I'll let you guys know, but I am not I am not betting against Patrick Mahomes. Not no damn Super Bowl. It's almost like Patrick Mahomes like going to some kind of phone booth before he like come out and play. Well, I already told you I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift. Nah, Kansas City. Listen, I'm not betting against the Chiefs. I am not betting against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Not against no. You listen, listen. You really think Patrick Mahomes is gonna lose to Brock Purdy? You really think they gonna let? I'm just telling you, Patrick Mahomes is not gonna lose to Brock Purdy unless unless the referees impact the game. They're not letting they. I'm telling you right now, Patrick Mahomes is not gonna lose to Brock Purdy. He is not going. Listen, Patrick Mahomes is not going to lose to a second-year starting quarterback that got picked. That was Mr. Irrelevant. That got picked last. He got picked absolutely last. I'm I'm telling you. Well, we about to find. We about to find out. We about to find out. We we about we about to find. We about to find out. No, I didn't. I didn't say. I didn't say the refer. I didn't say that Kansas City didn't win, but there was some blatant pass interference calls that could have went. That could have went in Baltimore's favor. And Baltimore, but they didn't call it, so that's neither here or there. At the end of the day, all the other opportunities they had to score, they just couldn't. They just couldn't do it. Now Kansas City then proved that they can win with defense. That's a deadly combination when you basically saying, okay, well, if we can't punch it in the end zone, they only scored 17 points, and they still usually if Kansas City scores 17 points, they ain't winning no game. They not winning no game, but the defense proved that they can win the game for Kansas City. They can win the game for Patrick Mahomes. You could make an argument statistic wise. Tony Gonzalez was better than Travis Kelce, but in the playoff, Travis Kelce is money. In the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce is money. I was finna make a remark about Travis, but I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't want to. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll do that in the solo video. I will do that in the solo video. But like I said, Travis Kelce is money. What's up, Percy? Travis Kelce is money. Travis Kelce in the playoffs, that's the most trustworthy tight end that that you can believe in. When I say Travis Kelce is money, that dude is money. He can make a clutch throw whenever you need be. So this is going to be an interesting Super Bowl. So now Kansas City proved that, okay, well, we can grind it out. We can grind it out. We can run the ball, and we can play good defense, and we could win. Now, the funny thing is, let's see what happens. Will Kansas City have an answer for McCaffrey? If they go. If they go. But all right, you guys, be back. Got to watch this championship game.